Hello friends, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And today I'm just going to share with you a few of my favorite kitchen utensils. So when we're cooking, it's nice if you have great utensils to use that make the job easier. So we're all about making life as easy as possible and enjoyable, because you should enjoy cooking and you should enjoy eating what you cook. So I'm just going to share a couple things I just pulled out. I have a whole bunch, but I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to share some of the things that I think are essentials. And actually there's some more that are actual essentials, but then I have some just like extra goodies that make it wonderful. So as you all know, it's so good to have a set of dry measuring cups, and I got these at Home Goods, and I love them because they're so colorful. And I have a set of stainless steel ones as well, but I got these because they were so colorful and it just brings me joy. And then I also got these little dry measuring spoons as well in the same colors that are just beautiful, and I absolutely love them. So you need that, and you also need a liquid measuring cup to measure liquids, okay? So one of the things that I absolutely love that I'm going to share with you is this egg slicer. I got this from Pampered Chef, and Pampered Chef, you get what you pay for, and their stuff lasts forever. So I can't vouch for another egg slicer. If you find one similar and you get it on Amazon or wherever, that the blades are going to be as sharp or it's going to be as good or last as long, I can't vouch for that. But I can vouch for Pampered Chef that their products are amazing. It actually came with a second blade as well, but I absolutely love this when I am making egg salad, potato salad, anytime you want to slice up an egg. So whether you want to just slice it or if you want to dice it, this thing is amazing. So it's got this little form in here that you can set your egg long ways in. But if I'm going to dice my egg and not just slice it, I lay it across sideways first. So I literally just set my egg in here, press this down, it slices it, it stays right there. Then I flip my egg the other direction, I open it up, flip my egg the other direction and press it back down, and you're going to get even cuts every single time. And I remember my mom always liked to make her food beautiful. It was always delicious and beautiful. She'd always put sliced eggs, boiled eggs, on top of her potato salad. And then she put paprika on top of that. This is perfect. You can just slice your egg beautifully and it's an even cut. So this egg slicer from Pampered Chef, money. It is so wonderful. All right, so let's go into our little jar here. Every kitchen should have a good pair of scissors that you leave in your kitchen for kitchen use only. I get so nervous when I see people cutting bags with a knife or, you know, using their teeth to rip something open. It's like, oh, bless your heart. Get a good pair of scissors. And I actually got these Cuisinart scissors, and it came in a set from Costco, and it had all the kitchen different scissors that you could use, whether you're using them to cut up your herbs or crab or whatever. They had all these different scissors in that package, and that was a great deal. And it's been so long ago, I don't remember how much it was. I want to say it was like $15 or something like that for all these good Cuisinart scissors. I love them, and I just put them in the dishwasher. They wash up well, and they stay in the kitchen for kitchen use. So everybody needs a good pair of scissors. And then a good potato peeler. I absolutely love this potato peeler, and I've had it for quite some time, and I want to say it's a Cuisinart, but the label is off of it. It was either a Cuisinart or a KitchenAid, I don't know. But I love this one because it's got a good firm handle. It peels my potatoes beautifully. It has this little thing on the end to get the eye out of the potatoes as you're peeling them. I absolutely love it. You need a good potato peeler. And everybody needs good wooden spoons. They work well in nonstick pans. They work great in cast iron. Whatever you're doing, a regular pot, whatever. These wooden spoons are wonderful when making candies anything like that, everybody needs a good wooden spoon. And of course, you need a spatula to scrape your bowls and your cans and whatever. And that was something else. My mom always used her spatulas because she didn't waste anything ever. And so if she was emptying something from a bowl or from a can, she'd always use her spatula to make sure she got everything out. Or if she was making a cake or cookies or whatever, she'd scrape the bowl to make sure that she got everything out. So everybody needs a good spatula. And these spatulas come in different sizes, and I have them in different sizes because, again, if if you have a little jar of peanut butter and you want to get the rest of it out, or mayonnaise or something, and then I have bigger ones as well. But everybody needs a good spatula. And then this is something that I don't even know if you could buy now, but I just wanted to share with you guys. This was actually my dad's, and he would use this every time he was making fried chicken. And it's a fork that you can, stick your chicken with, and then it has this little lever that you push it off when you're ready to drop it or flip it. And I'm so happy that I still have this, and what a great memory of all the times he fried the best fried chicken in his cast iron kettle. And thankfully, I have his kettle as well. And I've tried to make fried chicken like him. I cannot. I've tried many times, but he made the best fried chicken. It was dry, like the skin was crispy and it wasn't greasy, and then the inside was moist. It was the best fried chicken ever. So that was my dad's utensil. And then let's see what else I have in here. I have this little happy whisk. I got this from Pampered Chef. And I love this when I'm making gravy to stir up the gravy. I also use it to scramble my eggs when I'm making scrambled eggs. But this little thing is wonderful if you just have something that you're not going to use a big whisk for or something. This little whisk works great for making roux or gravy or whatever. So this little whisk I love, and that's from Pampered Chef. And then this cookie scoop is also from Pampered Chef, I'm pretty sure. And I actually have these in different sizes. And I like this because when I'm making cookies, it makes them all uniform. Or if you were, say, making cupcakes and you wanted to make sure that you had the same amount of batter in each cup, then you could use a nice size scoop like this. I know one of my friends, her church at Valentine's Day, they make cupcakes that they sell and decorate, and they want to make sure that every cupcake is the same size, which I think is awesome, and then they just decorate them. But they use a scoop to measure out the cake batter into each cup so that every one of them come out the same size, so then that's beautiful for presentation. So you need some good cookie scoops for little things like your cookies in different sizes. And then I love this little brush to use to brush butter onto things, or if you're doing an egg wash or something like that on something that you're making. Everybody needs a good brush for putting on butter or egg washes or something like that. And then you need a nice meat tenderizer. And I got this one at Home Goods, I want to say. This side is flat and this side has the little bristly things in it, so that when you're tenderizing your meat, or you want to flatten out your chicken breast because you want to do a stuffed chicken breast for dinner with some spinach and cheese and ham or whatever, put your plastic wrap down, pound it out, or if you're making chicken parmesan, whatever, to whatever desired thickness you want your meat, and you can use either side depending on what you're making, if you're doing beef or chicken or whatever. So a good meat tenderizer is always wonderful to have. And then here's another one of my dad's utensils that I absolutely love, brings back so many memories. This is this fork, and he always used this fork when he was making his stuffed beef roast with the garlic. Oh my word, I've made that on one of my previous videos for you guys, but he'd always use this fork when he was making that. And again, another great memory of my dad. All right, let's see what else is down in here. Okay, here we have a cooking thermometer. And let me tell you guys something. This thing is money. and I use it all the time, and I would highly recommend this. This brand is called Thermopin, okay? And you do get what you pay for, you guys. You do get what you pay for. They come in different colors. Of course, my favorite color is purple. But Thermopin is a wonderful food thermometer. It just opens up like this, and your thermometer is digital, and you can just, check your meat temperature. It's so important to make sure that you're cooking everything to temperature, because you don't want to get sick, but you don't want to overcook anything and make it dry. So this thermometer is money, Thermopin. And yes, you can find other cooking thermometers similar as far as looks on the internet, through Amazon, whatever, that are way cheaper than Thermopin, but you get what you pay for. I would go ahead and invest the money in this one, get it, and you have it, and it lasts forever. So this is a wonderful, wonderful tool to have in your kitchen. I love this chopper, okay? This is from Pampered Chef. It's very sturdy, very heavy duty, and I love it to use this when I'm cooking ground beef or ground turkey to break up my meat, and I just chop it up in the pan. Now, I will tell you what I don't like about it is sometimes the meat gets stuck in these little thingies, but that's okay. The purpose of it for me is just breaking up my meat, which I absolutely love. And then I just stir, my pot with my onions or garlic or whatever I'm putting in my meat. But I love it because it breaks up the meat really, really nicely. And I mean, worst case scenario, so stuff gets stuck, just get a knife and just scrape it out. And then you can go over to a spoon once your meat's all broken up. But again, I've seen these in the store, and I've even seen them at Dollar Tree. But again, I wouldn't waste my money on that. I get a Pampered Chef one because it's very sturdy and heavy duty, and it'll last forever, and it's good quality. We have a little blending fork. I love using this fork when I'm making biscuits, when you're blending in shortening or butter to your flour or your dry mix. You can tell it's kind of scooped a little bit here. So it's almost like a pastry blender, but in a fork style, so that you can just break up and blend your butter and your dry flour mixture all together. So this is a great little tool, and I did get this on Amazon, and I actually love it. And it's great for mixing dry ingredients with, your shortenings or whatever. And then the last thing I have in here is a potato masher. Now, sometimes when I make my mom's fried potatoes, I use a potato masher. If I am making mashed potatoes, I use a mixer. But my mom would make these potatoes that were so good. I guess they really aren't fried potatoes. Maybe I would call it maybe more a stewed potato. But she would boil potatoes and then cut them up in little chunks, and then she would put some butter in the pot with some onion and just let the onion cook with the butter. And then she would just kind of mash the potatoes and add her salt and pepper and then just stir it all up. So it was like chunky potato, not like smooth, creamy mashed potatoes, but we would always use the potato masher when we were making those. So that's just some little tools that I wanted to share with you guys today that I enjoy having that make cooking easy and fun. And why not get the pretty dishes? Why not get the pretty glasses? Get yourself a nice set of pots. Again, something that you enjoy that makes cooking easier for you. Easy cleanup, all the things. If we have the tools necessary, we can do a better job at whatever we're doing. So I hope that gives you guys some little ideas, and maybe some of you already have some of these tools that you use in your kitchen. And if there's tools that you use that I may not have mentioned, I would love it if you shared them with me, so that I can get them too if I don't already have them, and let me know what you use it for and where you got it. Because then that way, like I said, I'm always looking for new things and things that make it easy. And, again, when we share with each other, then we're all better for it because we can get ideas from one another. So that's my little spiel for today of sharing. And I hope you guys are all doing good. And I'm so grateful that spring is on the way. I'm ready for some good sunny weather. I love seeing the little squirrels in my backyard and the birds in the morning. They're all singing and the wind's blowing, and it's just beautiful. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful time, and I enjoy God's creation. It's so beautiful. He made it beautiful for all of us to enjoy. So I hope you guys are enjoying it, and if there's something that I shared with you today that you might not have, that you think you might need, you might want to go get it. So I love you guys. Have a blessed day, and know that Jesus loves you too. God bless you.